It's your boy ZenVG coming to you with the new anime top 5 episode. In this video we're going to be discussing the top 5 series that deserve a second season. All these series are already really good, so if you haven't seen any of them, go check them out. And then hopefully they will get a second season. So let's get down to it, guys. In 5th place on our list we got High School of the Dead. Probably one of the most enjoyable short animes to watch. It impacts you in a crazy way. It seriously makes you imagine things you never would have imagined before. High School of the Dead revolves around a group of high school students who are forced to fend for themselves during the looming zombie apocalypse. It involves different groups trying to survive for the apocalypse. Easily one of the best survival animes out there, High School of the Dead brings together action, adventure, and romance all into one, and it was very sad to see it end. Without giving away any spoilers, the show ended with them moving towards a new safe haven. They're running away from the zombies, and it ended with them reaching the mall, which would have been the next arc in the anime, but the anime got cancelled and they moved on with the manga. Even though High School of the Dead did end with a bang, it left me wanting even more. I want to see how they survived. Like, actually, if they even survived to begin with. There were so many questions at the end. If anything, I think another season would really benefit the franchise and it would help tie together the loose ends. 4th place on our list, we have HAIKYUU. I watched the first season of the show just about a week ago, and it was actually really refreshing to watch. I highly recommend it to everyone who is looking forward to a good, easy-flowing, but still suspenseful anime. This anime follows a high school volleyball team through their tournaments and their overall goal of winning the spring tournament after losing the inter-high. This season ended really abruptly. It's almost exactly like Kuroko no Basket. Like, legit, it's almost exactly the same thing. Like, the characters, the plot, like, legit, everything is almost the exact same. So I guess that's why I like it so much. But still, guys, it's a great series. But, like, honestly, the comparison between those two, that's a topic for another video. I personally think that this show will get a second season because it ended very recently with high reviews and a lot of speculation surrounding the second season. So I'm expecting to see the next season as soon as Kuroko no Basket Season 3 finishes. With the amount of hype surrounding the first season, it legit has to come back because they kind of left it at a great point. They left it right as soon as they lost their inter-high and they're going to start training for the spring tournament. Okay, guys. Rounding out the 3rd spot on our top 5 list, we got Black Bullet. So this anime came out fairly recently as well. I think it was in 2014. So basically, its Black Bullet takes place in 2021, so not that far from here. In a post-apocalyptic world, after an alien infection called the Gastrea infection was beginning to plague the world, the new generation is forced to live inside the vibranium walls. Yep, guys, they're living in walls. Doesn't that sound familiar? To keep the virus and the already infected humanoid creatures out. But soon after the children were being born with the Gastrea virus in them, they were called the cursed children. Basically, they were socially outcast and weren't allowed inside the walls. Yet, when the walls were beginning to lose strength and the creatures were beginning to get in, the cursed children were their only chance at survival. This seriously is so sick. Like, honestly, guys, no lies, this is probably one of the best animes of like the 2014 year, but it was really underrated because it only had 12 episodes and there wasn't much of hype behind it. But like, guys, seriously, 12 episodes is not enough to describe how amazing this show is and all like the possibilities that there are for the future of this show. It needs more episodes. Its manga is ongoing, so there is a chance that we will get more episodes, but it's very slim because there wasn't much hype surrounding the series when it was in its original airing time. But guys, trust me, on this, the first season is already really good, and you should like legit check it out. It's a mix of both Parasite, The Maxim, and the Attack on Titan. It's so epic, and the soundtrack is amazing. Words cannot describe how good this show is. Like, wallahi dog, it's exactly like Attack on Titan. So if you guys like that sort of stuff, check it out. Rounding up the 2nd spot on our list, we're getting down to it with Blue Spring Ride, or HARU Ride. HARU Ride. So yes, guys, this anime is a slice of life comedy, shoujo, and romance anime. But don't count it out yet. It is so good. If you're into comedy and shoujo or any of the genres that I just said before this, like it will probably be your favorite anime. It's so cute, sad, and funny. It's just so hard to describe because like it's not really like a shoujo, because I'm not that big of a fan of romance animes, but seriously, I loved it. Like, it focuses on two friends, Yoshiyoko and Ko, who fell in love during like their middle school lives, and now but Ko just like got up and left like in the first year of middle school, and then they never saw each other again. And 3 years later, while they're in high school, he comes back. I'm like, what's happening, right? In the end, the show never actually tells us, like, at the end of the 12 episodes, it never tells us what happens between them. It just kind of cuts off really abruptly. I'm like, what is happening? I need to know what happens to them. It, like, legit needs another season. It is so amazing that it's undescribable. Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure any anime viewer will love this show. You don't have to like shoujo or anything. You will obviously, like, legit love this show no matter what type of anime or genre you like. But legit, guys, I'm gonna tell you this show's probably the show I've been most addicted to since October. I legit watched the show non-stop and finished it in one sitting. Then I legit needed to know more about what happened between them, so I'm just like, I read all the manga that same day, and now I'm in withdrawal because the chapters come out every month, so there's not like a weekly chapter. I'm like, what the heck, dog? And then it comes out every month, and then like there are only 2 more chapters left till the series is finished, so I'm like, what am I gonna do after it's done? Like, honestly, I can't handle it. If you want, like, to try something new, you should really check out this series right now, because it's honestly so amazing, and it, like, I don't even know, guys. It's like, any anime lover would love this show. It's just amazing. Guys, in the, like, the first spot on our list, we have, in number 1, Blue Exorcist. Guys, this show is actually really epic. And it does really well with 1 season and encompasses a lot of content, but it did stray away from the manga, which didn't ruin it, but it could have been better if it had stayed to a straight manga rendition, which is why I want a 2nd season for it. The first season, like the season that they already have out, it's good. Like, I liked it. I enjoyed it. That's why I'm saying that it deserves a 2nd one, because it has so much more potential. The story revolves around Rin Okumura, a teenager possessing abnormal strength and an endurance, who, along with his twin brother, Yukio, was raised by father Shiro Fujimoto, an exorcist. One day, Rin learned that he is the son of Satan, the strongest of all the demons. The story follows the 2 brothers as they fight all sorts of demons, trying to become exorcists to defeat Satan and to rid Rin of his curse as Satan's spawn, and to avenge their mother. Honestly, guys, this is overall a really good anime that could have been even better with another season. That manga was like, apparently I heard it was really good, but I'm not that much of a manga fan. I don't know, I just like to hear like the music in the background. I'm more of an anime type of guy, so I didn't bother to read it. But trust me, guys, this show is legit really, really good. So give it a chance, guys. I know there's a lot of hype around it, but trust me, guys, you will love it if you give it a chance. Guys, I'm gonna give a bonus spot right now, because it's kind of silly, because I know this will never happen, but trust me, guys, you're probably gonna agree to me if you actually watch this show. Katekyo Hitman Reborn needs a 2nd season. Okay, I know most people are gonna laugh, because this is not gonna happen, but don't you think it would be amazing if we got another season/series of Katekyo Hitman Reborn, and we got to see how the new Mafia Don is doing? Like, how it would be if we get to see all of his guardians and everyone, we got to see how they were doing and how they're running the business, right? Wouldn't it just be amazing? I would legit love it. If you haven't checked out KHR or Hitman Reborn, check it out right now, because legit, it's a really good show. It's pretty long. From what I recall, it was around 100 episodes. I'm not sure, but it was above 50 for sure. It had a lot of character development. It was great. It's like a slice of life mixed with the shonen, because it was the kind of the Naruto of its time period, you could say. It was actually a really good show, and it had a great run, so you should check that one out too. Okay, so guys, this is the official end of the video. Remember that all of these shows are already really good without the 2nd season. So if you haven't seen any of these shows yet and are looking for a short anime in between 12 to 24 episodes, you can easily check out any of these animes and completely enjoy them. So well, guys, this is your boy ZenVG signing out. Leave your comments and opinions in the comment section below, and tell me what you guys think is the best anime that deserves a 2nd season. This is your boy ZenVG signing out. Peace out.